I'm Deanne DeMarco, and I've got a question for you. Are you the boss of choice? Do your employees want to work with you? In this short video, I want to give you a couple of tips on how you can be the boss of choice. The first tip I want to give you is realizing that your employees are not slaves. You've hired them for a 40-hour work week, but don't expect them to work 45, 50, 60, or 70 hours a week. Second of all, you need to understand that life balance is really important to them, and that flexibility is important. Maybe allowing your employees to work from home from time to time. The second tip is to be loyal to your employees. Now, I know you want your employees to be loyal to you, right? Well, you need to be loyal to your employees. Are you doing insourcing versus outsourcing? Are you checking to see who of your team wants maybe another job or wants to do something else on your team? Be looking at insourcings before you go to outsourcing. Checking on personal goals. Do you know what your employees' personal goals are? Are you spending one-on-one quality time with them? When I was a manager, I used to invite my employees to lunch. And at lunch, we would just talk about what was going on in their lives. No business. And so I got a chance to learn about the employees, what their likes were, what their hobbies were, how their kids were doing, what their families were, their soccer camps or whatever. Spend some one-on-one time with your employees. The third tip is to listen more and talk less. When you're listening more, you're going to start asking questions. So they give you their input versus you just saying what you want to say. If you have a new project, ask questions about what the direction they're going to go with it or how they see that their work should be around this project. Listen more, talk less. The fourth tip is feedback. The overall consensus, I just finished a huge motivational study, and the one thing that has come out of that findings is that employees feel there's not getting enough feedback, and that positive feedback is lacking. I know as a manager you're busy and there's a lot of things going on in your life, and you go, well, I know Susie knows she's doing a good job, or I know Johnny knows he's doing a good job. You got to tell them. They're not mind readers. So give positive feedback. It doesn't take you very much time. You can do a short email, short text, or just walking by their desk saying, you know, you did a great job. But give feedback, positive or negative or corrective feedback. And the last thing I want to leave you with is consistent policies. Are you rewarding your policies based upon what you're preaching or your organization is preaching? For example, do you preach teamwork, but you end up rewarding individual contributors? Do you preach customer service? We want you to think of whatever you can to make the customer happy, but that you end up rewarding those that just follow the rules? Do you preach, we preach risk-taking here. We want you to be innovative and try new ideas, but that you end up rewarding those that don't make mistakes? Because I'll tell you, if you are preaching risk-taking and innovation, then you're going to have people who make mistakes, because not every idea is going to be a good one. Feedback. You might preach that we give a lot of feedback here. We want others to give one another feedback. We want you to be critical about projects or if you think something isn't going to go right, but then you end up rewarding those that don't give negative feedback or never criticize a project. And the last thing is decentralized authority. Do you preach that we have decentralized authority here, but you end up rewarding micromanagers or hands-on management? So do you want to be the boss of choice? Do you want to be the manager that employees want to work for? If you want to create an awesome environment that makes your team excited to come to work, then give me a call. I can help.